Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Mr. B,
Mrs. B.
and we are Mr. and Mrs. B.
The bees that sting.
I'm sure you've already figured that out. The whining is not us.
No.
It's our two teen boxers.
Yep. We're not whining yet.
We're not whining yet, but hey, this is a new type of video. Kind of cool.
Yes.
Yeah, what are we doing? We got some cheese and some peppers here.
Yes. We're going to try out cheeses and peppers. How about that? And we do have our favorite go-to sparkling water that we like. We both really like sparkling. So it's just Topo Chico. If you're familiar with it, it's a very good, refreshing sparkling water.
Very clean. Just a nice sparkling water. So even if you don't like sparkling water or tonic, I'm not a tonic person because it's got a little bit of a funk for me. We like this.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm ready.
So, you know, we were talking about how we both come from different backgrounds, and we're surrounded by a lot of Mexican markets and the culture and everything. So I thought, why not? When we went to the supermarket the other day, we were looking at some peppers, and we're like, we've never tried this. Like, I've never had this. Like, where did this come from? And we were both very intrigued, and we wanted to just find out, hey, where do these peppers come from? Where do they originate from? And what do they taste like? And how hot are they? And what better to go with the hot pepper than some nice cheese to coat our stomachs, but also growing up, I always had queso fresco, which is a nice fresh cheese, and I use that in my enchiladas. So there's queso fresco, there's queso cremoso, there's also some string cheese. We're so used to just having string cheese from our regular markets, and it's in a little package. And this is so crazy and different. So it almost looks like if you're having
A bad day.
Yeah, intestines or something like that. But so we just wanted to. Are you excited? We just wanted to share this with you guys, and
I'm actually excited and hungry.
Yeah, we are.
Because I've never tried manzano.
I know.
These little tomato. They kind of like tomatoey, a little miniature.
Like tomatoes, but they're
bell.
not. And it looks. You're right. It does look a little bit like a bell pepper.
Yeah.
But you have your notes. So we did a little bit of
research
on these peppers. But oh my God, have you ever seen this? This is crazy. This is a huge. I think it's the size of my head. This is a huge pepper, and this is called chile chilaca.
Chili chilaca.
So very interesting.
It's a beautiful pepper. I am so excited to try some new things.
Yeah. And then we have our favorite, jalapenos, your everyday go-to hot peppers. Growing up, we thought those were the hottest. And then, of course, your chile serranos, right? And those have always been a staple in our home. So the two new chili pods that we're bringing to our home is the chile manzano and the
chili chilaca.
Yeah. Could you say that again?
Chili chilaca. That's kind of fun to say.
I love that.
Try to get that out of your head today.
Yeah.
Chili
chilaca.
Chili chilaca.
Chile manzano. It almost.
I don't know about the chili
like
manzano. You can
almost sounds like an apple, like a manzana, like a manzano.
Sweet.
That's kind of what
All right.
I
Well,
related
are we going to
So,
start? What are we doing?
Well, it's up to you. Whatever you'd like.
Why don't we start with the known
Sure.
jalapenos?
Okay. So can you give us some history on the jalapenos?
I will, to the best of my ability. And I'll wear these. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I wasn't about to try to memorize this, so here we go. The jalapeno, and we have 3 there in the front, and the front one has a beautiful red glow, almost like a pipe or a cigar.
Yeah.
The thing is absolutely gorgeous. And we'll kind of get into that after, but beautiful. So I understand that the jalapeno was originally cultivated
In?
in Veracruz, Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And it's been grown there ever since the Aztecs. Did you know that?
No.
Well, but you wrote this.
Well,
You know that
Okay.
now. We know that as of today.
we know that as of today because I really wanted to, find out like how long have these peppers been around? And imagine with Aztec Indians, like they used to grow this pepper. How crazy is that?
They were probably some of the earliest chili heads. I know other
Yes.
places, India and Asia, have had chilies for quite some time, but they're all different, and we love to try them all.
And they're medicinal, is that correct? Like I've heard that there are so many properties in the chilies that have been used for medicinal purposes. And
Correct? Yeah.
we're going over that with our
Well, we
daughter
were
last
talking
night.
about that last night because we were just curious. What's the evidence behind the benefits of chili peppers? What's their nutritional value? What's the medicinal value, if they have one? Again, it's all debatable. Even the results we saw, they varied.
Yes.
But what also varies is the Scoville heat units, SHU,
Yes.
basically the heat of a pepper. And from what we saw was 2,500 to around 8,000. I think 8,000 is pretty much a rarity. I think they probably are closer to the
2,500
2
mark.
to 3,000 mark. That's your typical jalapeno. I've heard people getting a rare super hot jalapeno.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it can happen. It varies. Grower, climate, time of the year, what's going on.
And again, don't forget, everyone is at a different level. So what may not be spicy for us may be very spicy to someone that's never had a pepper before.
Yeah, very true.
So we also talked about that last night because everyone's like, I can't believe you're eating all these peppers, and we wouldn't be able to do that. Well, a year ago, we probably weren't able to do that as well. But for as long as we've been married, for as long as I've been cooking, spice has always been a staple in our house.
Hey, if you love peppers, you're a chili head.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what kind of peppers.
Well, let's try one.
I would love to try one.
What would you like to pair it up with?
You know what? I would like to taste it by itself first
Okay,
because I want to see.
perfect.
So let's do this. Why don't we start with the one that's more green, mostly green, if you can see that.
That's a good one.
And it has just a slight hint of where it's turning red. So something that I've heard pretty recently is that peppers, jalapenos, jalapenos, however you say it, it's delicious. It's this. When they're green, they're not fully ripe.
I did not know that. I've only seen green jalapenos. And when you were pointing that out the other day, it's like, I want to get this red one. I was thinking, for me, that would be like the chili pod is already ripening too much. So I would love to see what the inside looks like on both of them.
I don't know if you guys can see that. It's beautiful.
Oh, and show that camera too.
I'm gonna show that camera too. We're trying to
Are you
record this
shaking?
with
Are you
two.
shaking? Are you afraid?
I'm very afraid. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm trying to show the inside. It's got a nice placenta,
I can
some
smell it.
some
all over
seeds.
here.
Here, take the
Oh, wow.
bigger piece, because she's going to anyways. She is.
That has such a
Jalapeno.
beautiful smell. It's so fresh.
Oh, it's, you know what? It smells grassy to me.
Yes.
You know,
it
like
does.
a fresh cut
Yes,
lawn.
like a-
That smell.
Exactly. And the placenta is very nice. The seeds are very nice on this.
So I'm going to cut this one in the middle for us. And here you go. So the one thing I did want to talk about too was the red. Well, let me take a bite, and then we'll get into that.
Yep, it's like I'm eating grass.
That's juicy.
It's very juicy. Very,
Very refreshing.
and there's a very mild spice to it. I do love the juiciness of it.
That is really, really nice.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to build your tolerance to eat hot, super hot, spicier food, spicier peppers, enter competitions or just enjoy it more, because the higher your tolerance, the more you're going to taste the flavors.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to compare this one to the one that's ripe.
So the thing we learned was the ripe jalapenos, and then also we have the serranos over there. They're ripe when they're red. And you know, sometimes we've had nachos with jalapenos,
Sure.
and sometimes you get a red one in there. It just
you
means
do.
it's more ripe. Let me see if
I would love to taste the difference and see if there is a huge difference.
it's beautiful.
It's very
It
nice.
is a gorgeous pepper. So yeah, I'm curious when it's ripe, when it's red, what's going to be the difference in the flavor?
Oh, nice.
That's beautiful. That's enough for both of us there. I'll cut it down the middle so we both get, because it's a little bit red at the top, green in the body.
Look at the placenta on that side. You should show that one. That's right. This one doesn't smell as grassy as the first one. Actually, this one smells a little bit like when you go into a flower shop. Very faint.
So I'm trying to just bite the red.
Very sweet. I've never had a sweet
That is a different
jalapeno.
flavor. That is a different flavor, huh?
Completely different. Yes.
I didn't even get spice in that one.
No spice.
It's a different chili. It's a different pepper. They're both jalapenos.
Same family. Same load because it was in the same spot. One's ripe, one isn't. This heat level is a little higher than the ripe one.
They're both good. It seemed the green one was a little juicier, a little spicier.
Towards the end of that, there's a tiny bit of spice. They're both very juicy, but completely different flavors. Oh yeah. I love the placenta.
Save some for our food. Now, what chili are we going to? Or I'm sorry, what
cheese?
cheese? What cheese do you want to do first?
Well, I think I would love to start off with the creamy cheese, which is the queso cremoso. That is a semi, thank you.
Welcome.
That is a semi-soft cheese, very, very nice on the palate, very silky. And believe it or not, this is originated in Argentina. And of course, it's made with cow's milk. But I was surprised that this originates in Argentina.
I had no
That's
idea.
crazy. I had no idea.
Actually, I like this one a lot.
Mm,
It's
very
light,
good.
it's creamy, it's not overly salty.
Nope. So I was trying to figure out, like, you know, we have two very soft cheeses here, which is the queso fresco and the queso cremoso. So the creamy cheese and then your fresh, just your ordinary, everyday fresh cheese. This is found in probably 95% of Mexican homes on a daily basis. And it's just, they're both very nice cheeses. I was very surprised that the creamy cheese is from Argentina. I was happily surprised because one of my best friends is from Argentina. So I was really happy.
Try this. You have jalapeno and a little, what do we say, queso cremoso. What are your thoughts?
I love that. So the freshness of the jalapeno is very nice. It pairs up really nicely with this cheese. And the cheese mellows out that tiny bit of heat. I want to say it kind of overpowers the chili. What do you think?
Yeah, you're not kidding. The cheese actually consumes the flavor of the chili. And if you really think about this chili and cheese pairing is really not that odd. Because what do you do with nachos? You put sliced jalapeno, pickled, but sliced jalapeno on top of Nachos with cheese, melted
Yeah.
cheese.
You do.
On a pizza with cheese, jalapenos, or whatever chilies they have.
Yeah.
But
Very nice. I really love it.
okay, let's try this.
Yeah.
Take a bite of your cheese and then bite off the pepper. Maybe we'll get more pepper on that
My
one.
cheese,
Cheese in mouth,
pepper.
going in.
Okay. Here's the thing though. We're eating the nice green jalapeno, which has a lot more flavor and a burst of flavors that pops in your mouth.
Well, that was a red one, or that was part of this one.
Oh, here, you need to have this one.
I do, yeah.
That's the green one. And so in this case, the green pepper stronger than the cheese itself. So let me know what you think.
Yeah, and that's not good because we enjoy the flavor of the pepper. We enjoy that little bit of spice. So if the cheese totally removes all spice and all of the chili flavor, then essentially you're just eating cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's try that again with the green bit with some of the placenta. Cheese in. That was juicy. I can feel that spray in my mouth.
Burst, right? It's so delicious. It really does pair up nicely. I do like this a lot.
So what other cheesy dish would this jalapeno go good in?
Oh my God. Oh,
Pair it with another dish with cheese.
well, how about we go to our traditional jalapeno poppers?
Yeah, obviously.
That would be nice.
Cut them in half and bake them.
Cut them in half, bake them, use whatever type of cheese you want. I would think that the Oaxacan cheese, the string cheese, would probably be good there. I'm not sure if the queso fresco would just kind of melt away in there. I believe that, you know, when you make jalapeno poppers, you kind of need like a cream cheese or maybe a variety or a blend of cheeses and spices, and I think that's good. We should actually make that for dinner tonight because we do have quite a bit of jalapenos.
Yeah, it's a date.
It would be nice to just combine them and put cheese in all of them and bake them and see what they taste like.
I still have a nub left,
Oh, you have
so let's split it. Pick another cheese. I'm just curious, what about a different cheese?
a different cheese. Okay, well,
There you go.
what if we try?
This is the red one, so it's going to be super bland. I mean, not bland, less spice.
I'll give you one of these fellows.
Okay, what's the deal with that cheese? Because usually my string cheese, man, it's straight.
It does not.
It's
look
in a
like
little
this.
plastic wrap. You peel it off and you nibble on it, or you tear it. Does this even do that?
It does. It tears.
It
up
actually
really
does do that.
nicely. Yeah. I feel like a kid when I'm eating
Hey,
this
make a
one.
wish. Make a wish. Ah. Yeah.
So, let me give you just a little bit of history on this one. This Oaxaca string cheese is actually a mild version of a Monterey Jack cheese.
I can see that.
It is originated and named after Oaxaca, the state of Oaxaca, which is located in the southern part of Mexico.
Did you try that with the pepper? Not yet, huh?
No, I have
I'm just going to
not.
break a piece off. I'm going to do cheese in.
This is very mild. This is a fun cheese. It has so much flavor. Now, when Michael came home today with two cheeses, two string cheese, different color. So
So different varieties of the string cheese.
still both Oaxacan. This one's a little more yellow. This is a little white, whiter. I want to say the texture and the feel in them are a little different, and the yellow one has a tad more salt in it. Both from Oaxaca.
So what was the first one we ate? I'm holding it right here.
That one is your yellow
The yellow one.
string cheese. This is your white string cheese.
Okay, so I'm holding yellow.
Do you want to hold the other half of my white? Perfect. Look how beautiful this just separates. This is so pretty. It's such a pretty, fun cheese. I feel like a kid.
Alrighty.
So, the whiter cheese, not as hot.
I'm debris free, right?
Yes. But
That's
can we
super mild.
try something really quick? So can you tell me a little more about your chile chilaca?
Chili chilaca.
Oh, we should try it by itself, actually.
Oh yeah.
Try something
Most
new,
definitely.
but try it by itself.
So, what do we have here for the chili chilaca? It's believed to be.
I dropped my cheese.
It's gone. It's out here. So, chili chilaca, believed to have originated in the Puebla region of central Mexico.
Puebla.
From what we found, it's a mild pepper. Again, according to individual taste and heat tolerance. And it's showing SHU, Scoville heat units, somewhere between 1,000 and 2,500. So
Wow.
for us, super mild. For somebody who has a low heat tolerance, that could be pretty hot.
Yeah.
But we'll tell you because we're going to try it right now. Chili chilaca, that is,
Chile chilaca.
which one is that? This one.
That is this.
That is a new one. Neither of us have had that one before that we know of.
That we know of.
I haven't. So,
No.
yeah, they're beautiful.
Something I did kind of read was that when these babies here dry up, they become very red. And it's also known as a chile pasilla. Your chile pasilla is a chili. It's a dried red pod, chili pod, that are typically used in Hispanic cuisines, Mexican cuisines like birria, your barbacoas. So it's just your, it's a beef kind of marinated beef dish that goes in the oven for hours and hours and hours. And so the chile pasilla, when it's dried up, that's what it is, a chile pasilla. Right now, fresh, it's called chile chilaca.
So I've heard of the chili pasilla.
We have actually, yeah, we do.
Nice. A lot of seeds. And what we have found out, I don't want to give you all of that. Well, with the
He wants to give me
placenta.
all the placenta, but it is.
But that's where the heat is it's in the placenta, not within the seeds itself. So that was a.
So this also smells like a. It's maybe a couple of hours after someone mows the lawn.
It's exactly what it smells like. Or wheatgrass. You could find in health
yeah.
food stores that has kind of a wheatgrass smell.
Well, cheers
Cheers.
to chile pasilla. I'm sorry, chile chilaca or pasilla if it's dried.
Fresh chili chilaca. Coming to a store near you.
That's sweet.
That's super sweet. Has zero burn for me. It's like biting into a bell pepper. I have zero burn. And if I
Bell
bite
pep-
into a chili and it has even just a slight little sting, I'll give it a half on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give it a 0.5. This for me is a 0.
Here, taste this side because that side has a little bit of a bite in it.
You have more of the placenta in it.
I know. Yeah, so this one doesn't have. No one has a tiny. It's like, hey, I'm here. I'm letting you know my spice is here.
Not getting it. But
Okay, I want my chili back.
I am looking forward to pairing it.
I'm gonna pair it with a piece of string cheese just to see.
Which one are you doing? Do you know, are you doing the light one or the...
I think it's the light one. See? I also feel that this is a great snack for anyone that is just on a healthy path. What do you think?
Juicy, sweet. The cheese is light, so faint you almost don't taste it. So on this one, I'm getting more chili than I am the cheese. But of the cheese, I am getting a good saltiness, a little bit of creaminess.
I would love to try it with the queso fresco. No. I had mine.
Okay, so on our plate, we still have,
We still have some
the cremoso.
queso cremoso.
So I want to try a little bit of that. Do you still have some or no?
Yeah.
You do.
Would you like to try a little bit of queso fresco? And that way we have 3 cheeses to...
Yeah, after this.
Okay.
So I'm going to, kind of like a spread. It's kind of like a cream cheese, huh?
Exactly. Yes.
So,
Looks good.
you want?
Go for it.
Oh.
Take a little bit of your chili, because I would love to pair it. What do you think of it?
It's nice, but you know what? The pepper is so light, and the cheese is so light, it doesn't give me a lot of flavor. So I would probably not use that cheese to stuff a jalapeno.
You're right.
You need more saltiness. You need more body.
You're right. It actually cancels each other out.
It did.
I'm so surprised.
I like flavor, so. Now, what did you do? Did you actually do the, what do you have over there? Fresco?
Yes. So I actually have some queso fresco here. So again, queso fresco will be it's a staple in every Hispanic home. Something you can make quesadillas with. It's soft. It's very fresh, very creamy, and believe it or not, but this cheese is actually originated from or in Spain. And so somewhere around the 1500s, the Spaniards came into Mexico, and I'm not going to use the word invaded, but they did come into Mexico. I have Spanish in my blood, in my heritage, and whoa, I love this cheese. And so yeah, isn't that a crazy tidbit of like where and how we're learning where this food is coming from? So
Yes. Well, you know what too is we've seen that in Ralph's. We've seen it in our local market. They have a section where they have, thank you,
you're welcome.
the cotija and the queso fresco.
It's such a beautiful cheese. You can make quesadillas with it. You could stuff your chile pasillas, which is the thicker green chili where you make chile rellenos, like the deep fried chilies and they're coated with a little bit of egg and flour. But we're gonna try the queso fresco and see. I don't want to put too much of it in there, but what do you think so far?
I want to say the chili, again, is overtaken by the cheese.
Yeah.
And it's the battle between the cheese and the chili.
Yep.
And when you have two that are pretty mild, yet one just stands out a little bit more. Here, I think the cheese did, even though it's a mild cheese. So
It did.
that's kind of what I.
Okay, let's go back to the string cheese because I think the string cheese was the best one.
String cheese and the queso fresco, right? No. String cheese and the chilaca.
Yes. Yes.
Chili, chilaca.
And string cheese pair up very nicely.
All right, so what are we going to do now?
So we already tried the jalapeno. We already tried the chile chilaca. And we're gonna go, you know what? I've been dying to try the chile manzano.
Really? Me too.
Or we leave it until the end because we know our chile serranos. We use it on a daily basis. So do you want to do that and just leave the main surprise for the end? Why
Yes,
not?
all right.
Okay, why not? Why not?
All right, chili serranos. So let's do a green one, and like the other one,
Perfect. We'll do
we'll go to
green one
red,
first.
and we'll compare.
There you go.
So based on what we tasted with the jalapenos, the red one's going to be, could be, kind of bland, not spicy at all.
yeah.
This will be more juicy, but if it's like that. If it's not, well then we're going to be surprised.
So do you have a little bit of a history or something, Scoville units for us on a Serrano?
I thought you'd never ask. You know I've been waiting for the Manzano.
I know.
Okay. So the chili serrano, it originated in the mountainous regions of the Mexican states of Puebla and Hidalgo. Oh, it says the Scoville heat units are, wait for it, between 10,000 and 25,000 Scoville heat units.
Wow.
Remember, we started with the jalapenos, and that was like 2,000 to 8, 8's extreme, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. We're now at the 10,000 to 25,000. Whoa, whoa. So cool. I'm excited to get a little bit of a burn because I
Why
have
not?
none. We have none right now. Anyways, fresh and juicy. Oh, so nice. And if you want to hold your little
Look how
piece.
pretty this looks. Oh, nice.
Okay, now it's like somebody dropped some jalapenos into the grass.
Yep.
Fresh cut grass and a little bit of spice.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Looks delicious.
And if you can look and see that. Just to keep that in focus, but
You ready?
So I think it's confusing, but I'll tell you why after we bite it.
Why?
Because, well, right. So it looks like the placenta goes down about 50% of the way, which should mean that, because that's where the capsaicin and the oils and most of the heat are, this should be a hell of a hot of a pepper.
I know. I love the lakes that run along the side, too.
So you know what, let's do this then, because I'd like to get some bites with the food. I'm going to cut it down the middle so we both have placenta, but we can both start with,
I got me.
look at you.
I know. I'm a big girl now.
Anywho,
Oh, wow.
let's do this.
Oh. That even like popped.
Right away it's got a stronger taste. I'm getting no,
No heat.
no, I'm going to give it a half, because there's like a, did she roll her eyes?
It's a wah, wah, wah. I'm not
No.
getting heat.
Honestly, I mean, I'll be honest. For me, it has virtually no heat. But like I said, if I can detect even the slightest heat, it has to have, I have to give it some kind of rating.
I'll give you that.
And I don't, a half, I'm not going down to 0.25. It's just a half
give you
or
that.
1 or above. I'm going to eat this.
That's very good. Okay.
So what do you, I mean,
I'm afraid that our soft cheeses may overpower the chili just like it did in the other one. But let's give it a try.
you know what, this is way different than the jalapeno. Because on this one I'm biting, has a bit of a earthiness to it. I don't know if it's in a good way. It's different. That was more juicy and sweet. That's more,
You're right. It is earthy.
it's got some earthiness to it.
It's like eating,
Earth.
do you eat earth often? Okay. This is
Okay, let's pair it. What cheese do you want to do?
just got to the back of my throat. I want to start off with
The lighter?
the string cheese
Yes.
because, and I don't want to do too much of it. I just really want to give the pepper
A chance.
a chance. Well, I don't know if I like the texture in the pepper. I mean, the cheese texture with that pepper.
I'll be honest. We've had serranos. We eat them. Well, we used to eat them more. We've stepped up the types of peppers we're eating to hotter ones. I'm not liking these ones. I'm not liking the one we just cut.
Yeah.
Let's cut this beautiful red one.
Do you want to do the other cheese with the red one? Yeah, let's
taste the red
let's
one.
try the red one.
Really pretty.
It's different.
I don't know. Well, I think we've had other ones that have tasted better. Maybe we just had a bad one.
And very spicy. We've had some very spicy ones.
Yeah, we've had some super spicy ones. So it's a little, you never know.
That's beautiful inside.
Oh my gosh, look how juicy that is.
Oh wow.
I don't know if you can see the,
Yep. Oh wow, yes.
let's see if
That is beautiful.
hold this up and see if,
That's a good one.
same thing here. I don't know if you can see that, the oils, placenta. That's beautiful, huh?
Stunning like me.
It's like a cake pop. Yeah, I'm just gonna taste. Still juicy because it, like biting into an apple. Different taste right away.
Completely different taste.
That is interesting.
It's
To me, it's
A
more
little
complex.
it's a little savory, I was going to say. It is more complex.
These are definitely savory. It's almost like it already had its own cheese in it or something. So it's not fully fruity or peppery. It starts to have some other flavors to it. Not necessarily bad.
I'm even tasting a little citrusy.
I wish I had more of that. The citrusy, you know.
This is really good. It's nice and juicy.
I'm going to take a bite with the cremoso on top.
Oh, cremoso.
We'll see if
That's
it can survive the cremoso challenge.
For me, if I'm trying the right one, because I think I mixed my cheeses, this was stronger than the cheese itself.
Gonna say that because the lighter. Oh,
Is that cremoso? And this
this is. Yeah, because I'm looking now.
that one's that one, I think. Let's see.
The danger of two similar cheeses. You know, the cremoso and the queso fresco, they're similar enough. They're different enough, but they're also similar enough where it's not too big of a deal if you're not sure which cheese is which.
So try the cremoso because the cremoso is a little saltier. And I love...
To me, this is whiter, so I already did that. This is more of a yellowish, so I know this one
Is that one?
is that. I'm gonna try that now.
Okay.
That's too much.
Because one is saltier and it really... it brightens up the chili pod. I mean, it brightens up the serrano. And I really like it. It's like a little combination of salt and savory. Did you get that?
It's very pleasant. Of the combinations right now, so we're going to say queso fresco and the reddish serrano, if you're going to do a serrano. Now,
Good.
if you're to get some super spicy and also fresh, maybe from a different store or a different grower or a different time,
It may be
do it
different.
again. This could be a totally different experience, so
Yeah.
try it again. Try the different cheese, or same cheese, different company. Try different peppers and mix them
True.
up. Because even if you didn't like this combo with a different cheese from a different company or a different pepper, you may love it.
Absolutely.
So this won't be, I won't
You're
leave
right.
it at this. I do want to try more because we've had spicier, more flavorful serranos. I just don't remember that earthiness.
I love the earthiness. I'm so ready. Are you ready?
That's it. We're all done. Be sure to...
Could you please give us a little history on the manzano chili?
I would love to do that.
And you have a seed on your finger. I don't want you to get it on your eye.
Oh no, I put those behind my contacts. So the manzano chili is found in South America, and it's among one of the oldest domesticated peppers. You know, we had some habaneros that were almost that big.
True, we did.
Not quite, but that's going to be a mouthful. What do you think that's going to taste like? We have no idea. I don't think it's going to be spicy. Not for us. Well, let's see. Let's
No.
Scoville heat units.
Yes. Well, can you tell us a little more about this? Because this is a very, very old pepper.
Wait, there's more.
Yes.
So it's one of the oldest domesticated peppers. May have said that. Dates back to the ancient civilization.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine ancient civilization growing these peppers, eating this on a daily basis? No wonder they were healthy.
So it said Bigfoot of the Andes brought it in with his 2 long hairy arms and 2 long hairy legs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, wait, that was just dust. Dates back to ancient civilization of the Andes mountain region
Yes.
of Chile, Peru, and Argentina.
Yes. It's from the regions of Chile, Peru, and Argentina. What is the Scoville heat units on this?
It was, from what we found, 10 to 30,000 Scoville heat units. So, also to give a little context, habanero, which a lot of people are familiar with, habanero, you can find them in a lot of stores. For us, they're often shipped from Mexico, are usually around 300,000 Scoville heat units. Got a bit of a bite, super flavorful, super juicy, a nice pepper. I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cheers.
Cheers. You want to bite it?
Actually, I've been dying to bite it. All right, we're going to bite it.
We're going to bite it. We're going to bite it. Ready?
Let's hope for no critters.
And well, let's hope it doesn't like the juices don't pop in our ears, in our
Hey,
eyes.
if you pop a seed in my ear and a plant grows, I
I'm
won't.
so excited. Okay, on the count of 3. 1,
1, 2,
3.
3. Oh, ah. We're cutting these from now on. Do you see that fucking disgusting thing in there?
Okay, those are the seeds. Maybe they're
Hey,
okay.
that's the way they're supposed to be.
Yes, that's the way they're supposed to be.
Okay, what does yours look like?
Well,
What does yours look like? Is yours black?
yes, the seeds are black.
Okay, we're gonna open a new one.
Okay,
No, they could all be bad.
I want to look it up. The taste wasn't the greatest when we bit into it, but there's this spice in my throat that's horrible. Let's look it up.
Look it up. Our Manzano chili seeds, black. Are they supposed to be black? That. And that's why you cut peppers open before you bite them. You do.
Okay, so from our Google sources, this orange variety of Manzano pepper ripens from green to a warm orange, has furry leaves and black, yes, black seeds. So, are you ready to try these?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Who
You know what?
knows which will
I know. You know, I have like this deja vu, like this dream, like we tried this before and we just kind of spit it out.
They're so big. They're so big, you don't know what's going to be inside.
Exactly.
Could be a gold nugget. Could be a pearl. It could be a pearl. Could be.
Oh my God.
Let's just bite it.
I'm going to take a smaller bite.
Smaller bite than your other one?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's juicy. It's got a bit of a funky flavor.
Funky flavor. Yep.
Can't say I'm a fan. Spice is not an issue. A half. Yeah.
I have to say the first one we tried was spicier than this one.
Any spice I get goes to my throat. I'll cough. That is,
It's really a heck of
you know what? It feels like it's a cross between a fruit. I'm getting some fruit notes on it, like papaya or mango. Take.
Oh yeah, like a mango. I want to try this one because I want to see if this one's spicier.
You know, the taste in my mouth right now is not all that bad.
It's a little bitter.
It's really a strange pepper. And check this out. You see the black seeds on the inside?
That freaked him out.
Let's just say this may not have been our first take. See the outtakes to know more. No, the inside looks like a bug pod. So you get a kind of a strange, funky taste. It's new to us. Some people may find this delicious. It's not terrible, it's just different. And then you open it up and look inside and you see that. You can imagine what my reaction was, but I want to try.
Supposed to cleanse your palate.
I'll try it with that. It's a bit of a letdown. You know, we were so excited to try a spicy, tasty new chili. I'm glad we tried it. You know, I'm trying in my head to think what it would be good with. Now, I'm sure if any of you know, or if you know tried this before, have ate it with a Mexican dish or any other Latin dishes or any other kind of dish, what did you cook it with, or how did you eat it? What do you taste when you taste it? What did you think when you first saw the black seeds on the inside? Did you freak out? Not this guy.
It has like, look, it has like 3 little, it's like,
Okay.
it's really good. I mean, here's the thing, it's just different for us.
A pretty visual.
Now there is a little bit of a heat coming on. It's all over my lips, for sure. So we're not fans of the taste. However, there's a little bit of heat there that I'm feeling.
It's a point. It's like a half for me. On the top of my mouth, a little bit on my tongue now, but it's so mild, it's still at a half. If you added cheese and stuff to it, I think all the heat's going to go away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one of the string cheeses, this is the
So
yellower of the one.
try this piece here because this one is giving me a little bit of a heat.
I'm
a little
trying
bit
it.
of heat. I don't know. I was so excited. I thought it was going to be juicy and fruity, and it was just, it's something. Oh, have you ever had persimmons?
I'm sure I have. I just can't put a taste to it.
I don't know if just because it looks like a persimmon.
Oh, you know what this would be good for?
What?
For a gusher. Remember we talked about that?
Oh.
For a gusher. Imagine cutting this open and filling it with chili extract. And then you shove this in your mouth and all the chili. Remember the bubble gum that you bite it and the juices came out? So there's some chili heads
True.
who will cut a hole into a pepper that's hollow, which I think most of them are, and they'll fill in tincture, which is essentially just like an extract of chili. It's the concentrate, and fill it inside, and then they'll bite it, and as they bite the hot pepper, their mouth is burning from the pepper, and then the heat, a lot of heat from what goes inside, explodes in their mouth, and they get even more heat. Be sure to like
Share.
and subscribe.
Cheers. Enjoy your chilies.
Check out our links in the description. Be sure to comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yep.
If you have other chilies that are kind of unique, that are hard to find, and we'd love to try those too. Maybe you can suggest some. And then also, we have some great people, businesses, and organizations we absolutely love We do. The links for them are in the description, such as Harvest 912. But you all have a great day or a great night. And
Take care.
take care. We'll see you on the next one.